be like E-clipZe and do some G shit.
So I spent the whole day on 420 to make money in different ways on GTA Online by stealing and selling weed, and I'll make a top 10 out of that. So basically a top 10 of the best ways to make money on GTA with weed on 420. Now of course I filled up my weed farm and sold that in a public session, but I'll save that for later in the video. Like the first thing I actually did is like to raid a stash house. So I went in there and I took out all the enemies, and then I opened the safe and hoped it will refill my weed farm, and it did. And I got a whole $1,000, but it also refilled my weed farm. But then I found out later that it's free anyway right now. Maybe that's GTA Plus, but I did make $1,000 though. So that's definitely number 10, like the worst way to make money off weed in GTA. But then I went on to sell the supply to street dealers. And you can sell to 3, right? And at the first one I made like 57K. So that's a lot better. So then I went on to the second street dealer. And at that one I got like 29K for the weed. So that's a little bit less, but not too bad. So then I went on to the third street dealer. So you have to look around for them on the map though to find them. So then I found the third one and I sold my weed to her for like 30K. So then in total that's like 116 and 600. So I'll be doing this in a random order. And this is like the 7th best way to make money off weed in GTA Online, but that's also because the street dealers are double money on 420. So after that I went to do this last play mission from Gerald, fast paddling. And you can see on the picture why, like there's weed on it. You have to steal weed, but you also have to steal some other drugs. But I wanted to include it anyway, because if you go into your own weed farm, I don't know which update it was, but in some update, Rockstar made it so that you cannot like record for the Rockstar editor in your own weed farm. I don't know why, but they did that. But if you do want to record in a weed farm, you can start this mission and then go to the spot where you have to steal the weed, and you can record inside of there. So I wanted to do this mission anyway, because I went there to record the clip which I used for the thumbnail. So that's how I did that. So if you want to record in a weed farm and you cannot record in your own, then start this mission and do this. And it also made me like $32,400, which put this mission at number 8 in the top 10 of best ways to make money off weed in GTA Online. So yeah, let's move to the next thing. On El Dorado you can find GTA Online accounts with millions and even billions on it. So as you can see, there's a whole lot of different options, and you can get accounts with different outfits, like modded outfits and modded cars, as you can see right here. But also you can find accounts with like fast run and those sort of things. So if you're a new player and you want to compete with the people who have been playing this game for like 10 years, then you can get an account in El Dorado and have like the same cars and races and have the same weapons and everything. And when you do get an account, make sure to use my code E-clipZe. If you use my code, you get a 5% discount. So make sure to use that when you go to El Dorado GG. The link is in my bio on TikTok, and on YouTube it's in the description. But now let's get back to the video though. So after that I went to scope CAYO PERICO, because of course there's a lot of weed on CAYO PERICO. And a few years ago actually Rockstar made the weed double money during 420 on CAYO PERICO, but they didn't do that this year. But I'm still gonna go here and hope I'll find like at least 3 stacks of weed, but hopefully 6, so I can do it with somebody else and then split the money. So they get the money from the main target and I get the money from the weed. So I found guard clothes pretty early on at the airport though, and also weed, and then later on also bolt cutters. So I already know I'm gonna do the vellum approach, and I did actually find 6 different stacks of weed. So I'm gonna invite somebody else and then steal all 6 of them. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna make money off the weed on CAYO PERICO. So I did all the preps real quick and got them all done in like 20 minutes. And like I said, I'm doing the vellum approach. But if you do the vellum approach, you gotta make sure that you buy the weapon stash at like the support crew. Otherwise they will find weapons on you when you land. And if you buy this, your weapons will be in a hangar and they will not find weapons on you, so the alarm won't go. So if you do vellum approach, buy the weapon stash.
Paring, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
Like I really get a lot of comments on TikTok and sometimes YouTube as well about why doesn't the alarm go for you when you do the Velum approach. Like I said again, you have to buy the weapon stash and your weapons will be over here in the hangar. So I also got some weed over here in the hangar. There's one down there and one is up. So she's gonna get that one and I will get this box with a forklift and then go up there and take that stack of weed. And that will be the first 2 out of 6 before we go to the main target. So the main target and all the weed will be like almost the same value. So that's why I put the heist on 50-50. I will just be making money on the weed there. So yeah. So now we're gonna go to the guard clothes and the bolt cutters. And there's another stack of weed also over at the other storage in the airport. So we're gonna get that as well. But first the guard clothes though, and you saw when I was scoping, it's really nearby. Okay, now let's pick up the bolt cutters and then the next stack of weed. So the bolt cutters are really good because the guards mostly just ignore it when you open anything with the bolt cutters. And sometimes they will hear it when you use the cutting torch. So the bolt cutters is better because of that. So if you find it during scoping, and you want to open storages around the island without guards noticing, then use the bolt cutters. So she's gonna take that stack of weed over there. That's the 3rd one. Then we need 3 more. But I'm gonna look for a car and then she'll be done when I got the car and then we're gonna drive to the next one. Let's go. So the next 2 stacks of weed are over here at the north docks and there's a guard over here. So if you use the cutting torch, he won't notice it, but I'm using the bolt cutters and he don't give a shit. I can just open this and we can take that stack of weed. So she's gonna take that. And as you can see, this guard don't care. So yeah, that's why it's really good. Although this guard is easy to take out though, but still, if you wanna be like sneaky and stuff, then it's pretty good. So she filled her bag. I need 2 more stacks, but there's one more over here at the north docks and then there's another one in a spot a lot of people don't really go normally, but I have some weed over there as well. So let's take those 2 stacks of weed. Now this guard is literally like right next to me, but he doesn't hear a thing. He doesn't look around. I can just open this and take the weed. So yeah. So we picked 5 stacks of weed now, so let's move to the last one. And I was lucky enough to get like 6 stacks of weed on hard mode anyway. So over here on the left, there's actually a storage as well. And a lot of people don't bother scoping this, but if you're like doing it solo and you need coke and you can't find anywhere, then go check out over here as well. There's another storage over here. Well, yeah, I was looking for weed though, and I found it right here. So there's 2 guards next to it, and they both don't care because I used the bolt cutters. So yeah, this is the last one. I'm gonna take this, and then we're gonna go to the compound and take the main target and get out of here. So I didn't pick up a grappling hook or the guard truck. So we need access codes. I could go to like the tunnel, the drainage tunnel or the water as well, but I'm gonna look for the access codes and just go through the door right here. Probably one of the 2 next guards will drop access codes anyway. So let's take out these 2 guards and see if one of them got them. Yeah, this one dropped the access code, so I can just enter through this door right here. And then I'll go take the main target. Let's go. So this next guard I'm about to shoot, the one right there at the stairs, you have to kill him at the stairs. If you kill him when he's on the right at the gate, then he sometimes gets spotted later. So I'm gonna take out this stuff over here, but I'm gonna take out the Juggernaut as well because he's walking around and can spot dead bodies too. So I'm gonna take him out. It's really easy with the shotgun, with the assault shotgun, the aggressor weapons. So yeah, take him out as well. And we got the gate keys. So she's gonna go to the safe upstairs and take that money, and I'm gonna go down here to open this already so we can take the main target. So as you can see, like half the money came from the weed and like half the money comes from the main target. And there's an elite bonus as well though, but yeah, that's why I put it like 50-50. I'm making money off the 6 stacks of weed, basically. So yeah, that does count, right? So let's go finish the heist and see what the number exactly is, and then add it to the total. We still got the guard clothes on, so the guards don't do anything when you're outside the compound again. You can just take the bikes when you have the guard clothes on and they don't do anything. So now we're just gonna take the jump and swim through the 3 mines and finish the heist. Easy peasy. Folk 20. When you land in the water, just look for the 3 mines, like over there. Swim to them and the heist will always finish. So yeah, easy.
By the sounds of it, Mr. Rubio is getting back in his helicopter. Watch out! You cannot go just yet. We leave all at once or not at all. No one left behind. Full marks, Captain.
So only stealing weed on CAYO PERICO on 420 got me $826,600. So that makes it like the second best thing to do on 420 if you want to make money just by stealing weed. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing, and later also the number 1. But this is number 2 though. So there's actually another heist in which you can steal and sell weed, and that's Series A. So you got the setup mission, which we do first. So I'm not gonna host it because the host doesn't get any money. So I will join it, and I will also join the heist in which you will sell the weed again and then take 20% because it's 5 setups, so the weed is 20%, right? So let's first do this setup mission and steal the weed from the ballers at the sawmill. So basically you just have to go to the sawmill and take out a whole bunch of ballers and then steal 2 trucks. And those 2 trucks are filled with weed. So yeah, we're stealing weed right now. Well, the mission is called Series A weed, so makes sense. But yeah, let's drive this back to the warehouse, to Trevor's warehouse, and then get paid for it. Oh yeah, by the way, if you do this mission, you can just take the highway all the way back to Los Santos to make it a little bit easier. You can just go to the highway and take the highway back to Los Santos and you will be there on time. And also when you have to shoot the ballers, just take like a Kuruma or whatever, so you make sure you don't die. Well yeah, you can make this mission really easy. So yeah, let's go. So we made it back to the warehouse, which is now from those idiots, those hooligans, right? But yeah, before it was from Trevor. So yeah, we delivered the weed. We're gonna watch this cutscene, and we put it on hard mode, so let's see how much money that is.
Man, that was some far out times. Now I, hit the ice, I take apart a radio, and I masturbate till dawn. Trevor calls it maturity. And I'll get this unloaded. But unless any of you want to get down with Tina, no?
Yeah, Ron, that's the good stuff. So yeah, setup passed. So like I said, I'm not hosting because then I wouldn't get any money. But right now I got like 24, almost 25K. But we're also gonna sell this weed in the heist though, and then see at what number in the top 10 it will end up. But yeah, this heist itself is really simple, of course. You just gotta take out a bunch of these enemies that will pull up, and you take them all out, and then you drive the two trucks back to the sell point, and then you gotta watch this long ass cutscene with Trevor, and then we're gonna get paid. So for the setup for stealing the weed, I got like almost 25K. And then for now, like 20% of the heist is 5 setups, so 20% is the weed, right? So I almost got 177K, but that totals to like $201,560. And that puts it at number 5. So yeah, that's not too bad, not too good. But let's move on to the next thing, and let's see what's it like, number 4 and 3 and 1, of course. So the next one is a bit random, but while driving around, I came across this drug vehicle, and well, there was weed in it, so I took out the 2 dudes, and I took the drug vehicle, and then I drove it back. Well, actually, I flew it back, and I got like 25K, which is not really good. That puts it at like number 9, but well, it's something though. So of course I will sell my full weed farm later as well, but first I filled up my nightclub with just organic produce, which is just weed, as you can see. So I only have weed, I just filled it with weed. So you cannot fill your whole nightclub though, but the part you can fill with weed, I just filled that. So let's check on the computer real quick. Now, as you can see, it's just this bar that's full, that's a stock of 80. So that's only weed, because I put this technician only on weed and didn't. The other ones are not doing anything. So I could have just let them do something as well, because I could just sell only weed right here. I forgot about that. So, but whatever. It took quite a while to fill only this, but yeah, there's also triple money on this, I think, right now. So it's like 400, almost 500K. So let's try and sell this in a public session and get a bonus as well. So I got the sell mission where you gotta do the stupid hack. So I went ghost real quick and then did the first hack, and then went to the first checkpoint. So this was pretty easy, also because I'm still on ghost. But when I got to the third cell, like I did 2 of them and I had to do the third one, I thought it was a good idea to get the cargo bob, like the new one, get that thing again, and then fly to the last one. But when I was getting the helicopter, somebody blew up the goods. Like, I thought I could do it because nobody's really following me and nobody was nearby. But when I was going for a little while, somebody came up and destroyed it, so I only got money like 2/3. I did like 2/3 of the sale. So now it was still almost as much as I would have in like a private lobby, but I did it in public. I didn't sell everything, otherwise the money would be a little bit higher. But still, the nightclub right now is at number 3. If I sold everything, it would also be at number 3. But right now I made $442,845. So yeah, that's at number 3 though. So yeah, we got number 4 left, and number 6, and the number 1 after that. So yeah, let's move on. So for the next thing, I had to go on my second character, because you can only do this once. Well, per character, I guess. So actually you can do it twice if you do it on your second character as well. But it's those LAMAR packages, those weed packages you can collect. Like this one over here. So there's 100 of them and they're all worth like 1,000. So if you collect all, that's 100,000. But if you collect them all, you also get 50K, an extra 50K. So this made me like 150K. And that puts it at like number 6. So after that, I noticed that the short trips also pay double money if you have GTA Plus. But yeah, that's only if you got GTA Plus though. But if you do, then this is double money, which pays like 125K for each mission. So if you do all 3 of them, it made me like 375K. And that puts it at like number 4, pretty good. So then we arrive at number 1, the best way to make money with weed in GTA Online on 420. So save the best for last, of course. And as you can see, I'm in a public session, a full public lobby, and I got a full weed farm. So it's like 3 times extra money right now. So this should be quite good. Let's see how much it is. And it's in the public lobby, so I'll make some more money, like 50% bonus because of that. And I'm also lucky I got one vehicle. It's only one vehicle. So let's see how far I gotta go. But yeah, I'm just gonna go there as fast as possible and then hopefully get all the money. And hopefully this goes better than the nightclub. So that went pretty fast. I'm already halfway there, but there's some people on the left at the casino. Like I have to go into the city right now. So hopefully they leave me alone and nobody starts trying to blow me up or whatever. Because I want to see how much money this is though. So I'm already in a full public lobby, but still this game want to throw NPCs at me as well. Like annoying as hell. I mean, they should only do that when you're in private, to be honest. But yeah, I'm almost there. And so far nobody bothered me at all. So that's good. I think I'll make it. Unless somebody pulls up right now, but probably not. So here we are. Let's see how much it is. A little bit over 1.4 million for a full wheat farm right now. If you sell it in a full public lobby, that is. So that's definitely the best way to make money with wheat right now. So yeah, that's the whole top 10. So before this video, I also posted a video about the new mission that Rockstar added, like a hunting pack, Get LAMAR, which is also like wheat team though. And with that I made almost 125k, but that's quadruple though because I got GTA Plus, otherwise it's double money. But that's better than the stash house right though, so let's add this to the top 10 as well. Like the full video is on my channel though, but if we add this as well, then this will be at number 5, and then all the other things will go one down. And we will move the stash house from the top 10 because, well, that was only 1k, so this is the top 10 then, I guess. So I got another extra 100k because of the weekly challenge, because I won 2 rounds on the hunting pack, so that makes it almost 225k. So that puts that at number 5. That was not too bad. So in total, if we count the stash house too, then it's like a top 11 though, but that was that 1k. If we count that too, I made like 3.8 million. Well, and $13,495 with all this weed stuff. So the best thing was definitely just selling the weed, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of other things you can do on 420 though and make millions. But yeah, that's it though. See you on the next one.
Yo, this is your man Slink Johnson, BKA Lamar Davis. Shout out to my homeboy E-clipZe for making the dopest GTA videos on the planet. Follow, subscribe, like, comment, all that shit.